All right, welcome to Taylor. Now, Taylor, we call you Tay. Tay, you have a very long last name. Can you
Yeah,
pronounce that all out for me so I don't mess it up?
it's Sanfillippo.
Sanfilippo. Now, where does that originate from? What's the
It's
nationality behind that?
it's Italian.
It is Italian. All right. Now, are you full-blooded Italian?
Pretty much, yeah, like 90%.
Family from Sicily? I mean,
Yeah.
gotcha. Right on. I mess up everybody's last names, and I've said this on 3 straight podcasts or a video cast. So because I had Sierra first, and
Oh,
then I had Sophia, Canada. So I
yeah.
love messing up their names, So and I joke it's the one reason why my kids all have nicknames so that I don't
Yeah.
mess them up. So anywho, how are you holding up in the quarantine?
I'm good. It's just kind of boring, not being able to see your friends and stuff. But I've been hitting and throwing with my brothers, and my dad helps me with my hitting
Yeah.
because I go to lessons right now.
Well, I mean, you've worked so hard to get to where you're going to go, and we'll talk a little bit about that in just a moment. But I want to kind of take us down that road. Um, what high school do you attend currently?
Santiago High School in
Yeah,
Corona.
were you going to play high school ball? Were you playing high school ball when this happened?
I wasn't.
You took the time. Okay, not a big deal. I know some girls like to take that time off because you're going to be so far away from home later on down the line that you use this time to be with your family, your friends, and get yourself graduated. You're not going to get that opportunity to feel the 2020 graduation. How are you holding up with that? What is going through your mind right now?
I'm a little sad because that was kind of like the big, oh, you made it. Everything you've worked so hard for has been accomplished, but
Man.
not being able to walk, it just kind of hits a little hard.
Now, what's your school planning on doing for you guys?
We're doing a drive-up graduation,
That's
so
not bad.
yeah. The only information they've given us so far is that you go into the parking lot and they'll give you your diploma and you get one picture with um, whoever's in the car, and they gave us a max of 2 people. So, yeah.
2 people in the car, 2 people to get up, take a picture with.
2 people in the car.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a little shocking.
Yeah.
But at least there's something. I saw on Facebook recently a gentleman had built a stage and all that. Did you see that?
I didn't.
He built a stage that would look just like a graduation, a podium, had chairs put out for his family, and did his daughter, I believe, graduation, flags up in the back, flowers,
Yeah.
everything, and had her walk across stage and gave her a diploma. So I
Oh,
thought that was pretty unique that was out there. And I feel bad for my heart. It really does hurt for you 2020 graduates, but you are heading off. You've worked so hard to get to the next level. And so you got that to look forward to.
yeah. So that's fun.
So tell me a little bit. How did you choose Semper Sports, and what was the main desire to come play for Coach John?
So, Perry and Em had talked to me about switching over, and right before I even made the decision to, my team, my old team was actually like not very welcoming. So
Okay.
I just thought that it was a really good idea to switch and get the right like environment to just be able to play the sport that I really love.
Now, did that live up to that? I mean, I know you said, Per and Em, and how did it feel to come across onto this team? Now, you've been with John for how long?
I think a year.
Okay,
A
so
little.
you were on before I came down out from Colorado and saw you guys play. You were there before that, right?
Yeah, I was in.
Yeah. So with that being said, you're working hard. Coach John's putting you in a lot of showcases. Simplified Softball is putting you in a lot of showcases. When and where did you feel that you were getting looked at, and how did it feel every time a coach came up and talked to you after one of these showcases?
Um, Regarding the question about how I felt, my old team, that never happened because there was never like any contacts with any college coaches. The coach didn't do that, so it
Okay.
was nerve-wracking at first because I wasn't used to it, but it was super cool, like just being able to like know that someone was interested in you or
Right.
how to play. What was the other question? Sorry.
No, it just how does it feel that I mean, after a coach sees you in a showcase, how does that really I mean, were you nervous? Did you stutter through your words? Did you go back to mom and dad and say, "Hey, look what I got"? I mean, what went through your mind during that time period?
It was just cool to know that like your hard work is being shown, and that someone's interested in you, because
Uh-huh.
it's basically grades and how you perform during games.
So coaches come talk to you after the game. Have you ever had it where a coach asked about you during the game and you had to go up and bat and you had to go play? How did it
Yes,
make you feel? Were you nervous?
yeah.
But it's always nice to know that, you have somebody there watching you and looking to you for the next stage. So
Yes.
so tell us about college. Where are you gonna
I'm
go?
go- I'm
And
going to Bethel College in Kansas.
right on, Bethel College in Kansas. What made you choose Bethel?
So before I went on that visit, I went to a visit on to Chico State,
Okay,
and
right, that's right.
I was really set on Chico, but the coach actually didn't give me an offer. So when I went out to Bethel, it looked just like Chico, and I felt like it was home. As soon as I stepped onto the campus, I told my dad, I was like, "This is like a mini Chico." So I'm really excited to go out there because it's just like home away from home.
Well, we're excited to see you play at the
Thank
next level. We know you're going to do great. Um, you've How long you been playing this game?
So I actually played baseball a lot longer. I think it was like 12 years before I joined or started playing softball, which was like, I think this is my 5th year
Oh,
playing.
okay.
So,
So you go on, you play with Coach John, you play with some girls that you're friends with. You've met a lot of girls. What are you going to miss about that team, not just on the field, but off the field as well?
I'm going to miss the bond just because on and off the field, like we're all so close. We can talk to each other about literally anything. And I'm going to miss our prayer circles because those were my favorite.
All right. Speaking of that, how did God affect you, leading you in this direction towards going into for with Semper and going into college softball?
So again, my last team was really unwelcoming, and I think that God put me on Semper or led me to Semper because He knew that I needed a better support system from my teammates and coaches, and that's what I got. So I'm really blessed with that.
Well, you didn't get the opportunity to do a lot of things that we wanted you to do during this summer. And I know Coach John is still working on putting something together. And we pray each and every night and our fingers are crossed that we get to do something with our seniors before they head off to the next level. Um, One of the things I'm going to ask you now is, what was your best moment off on the softball field? Could be a hit, could be just team beating somebody you didn't like. I don't know.
I think my favorite moment was my first home run on Semper and we got the ball and they all signed it. That was fun. That was a good memory.
Very cool. Do you remember when and where that was?
I think it was in Irvine.
Irvine. All right.
Yeah.
So you've traveled, you've gone to Colorado, you've done other events as well, Palmdale, Vegas. What's your favorite event?
I think Vegas for sure. Vegas
Is it
was super.
is it because of the after stuff or just the environment or the games?
Um, Both, I guess. I think the one, like the major turnoff was the dirt because it stains everything. But
Oh, the
yeah,
red clay. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Yep. What are you gonna miss most?
I'm gonna miss talking to everyone every day and being able to like um just see everyone. I already miss it seeing everyone right now because we're not practicing at the moment. But yeah, just seeing everyone and being able to like talk to anyone about anything and knowing that they're gonna support you no matter what.
Well, we, you know, it's exciting to see, that you get to go on and play in college. You've been keeping in touch with everybody there via Zoom
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have they done workouts on Zoom yet?
We haven't. They haven't sent our summer workout list yet, but
Well,
as soon as that
it's weird to walk in on your kid and she's Zooming and while yoga and whatever, stretching and dancing around. It's weird to see that, but so you'll be, heading in that direction soon.
yeah.
But it's been a trying time for us here in the COVID-19 pandemic that's going on. We're not going to get into the details any more of that because everybody knows what's happening. But you seem to be holding up well. Family holding up well.
Yes, they're good.
All right. Well, since you currently don't have that opportunity to really say your thanks to everybody, explain. Go ahead and take this time right now to say, thank you to your team, whoever. You'll be basically kind of like your closing statement in a sense.
Okay, I would like to thank my teammates and my coaches for always giving me the support system I needed and giving me a outlet there where I could talk to you guys. I'd like to thank my dad for always coming to my games and cheering me on from the stands and giving me another support system. And yeah, and my friends for supporting me through everything too.
Anybody in particular you want to say goodbye to on the team?
Everyone, pretty much.
Well, it's funny. I'll say that you hit it on the head. They're family. I have a daughter who plays on the team, and there's never been where it's been clicky. You guys all sit down if someone needs something from somebody. You guys all help. Do you think you're going to have that same experience in college, or are you going to take your type of mentality and try to instill it out there?
As of right now, talking to all the new incoming freshmen, they're all really supportive and everyone talks to everyone. So I think we're going to get along really well, but I'll bring what I know about not having cliques and being open to everyone onto the field and off the field so that there's that family aspect for the team.
Now, Bethel, are they a religious school or not?
It's affiliated, but it's not required to go or anything.
So I just wonder maybe you can bring in that prayer circle at the end, like you talked about.
Yeah. I think they do that, so I'm excited for that.
I always thought that was a great thing to have. I've seen so many teams that, whether win or lose, they leave the field either distraught or overly excited and forget to take time. And I don't think, even after our losses, that after a prayer circle, any of us ever felt bad.
No, I don't think so either.
What do you think, and we'll make this kind of your last question I ask you, what do you think divides Semper Fi softball versus the rest?
It's pushed that we're family instead of individuals, and some teams focus on individual performance rather than as a team. So that's really a division, and everyone just supports everyone and loves everyone on our team rather than getting mad at like a missed ball, a pass ball, or a strikeout. We don't get pulled for mistakes.
All right, excellent. So, well, this is our goodbye. So go ahead and say your goodbye real quick. I know you said a little already, but you can end it with us because I always let the girls end it. And I want to wish you all the best at Bethel, and I'll be excited to see your dad post videos and see you play. And I know Coach John, we'll look forward to posting things about you because he always does about his former players. So go ahead and send us out.
Thank you guys for being my best friends. I love you all.
Bye, kiddo. Wish you
Bye.
nothing but the best. Bye.
Thank you.